Welcome to Field and Fork. I'm Abby J, and it's winter time in the South, and I'm going to bring to you what's in season. As you can see here, I've got ornamental cabbage, I've got Savoy cabbage, red cabbage, and green cabbage. And today, I hope you have stayed on your New Year's resolution. If not, I've got a great recipe. This is my cabbage soup recipe, and that's what's in season. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the cabbages. The ornamental cabbage is edible, but most restaurants use it for garnishes. I love putting it in my containers here on the farm. I've got containers that I love to decorate, and they do bring out a real burst of color when it's so blah in the wintertime. So those are mainly for ornamental and decoration, but you can eat these cabbages too. They're just a little bit more bitter than the Savoy and the green cabbage. The green cabbage is what we're going to do today, and as you see here, you just peel back, and then I've already peeled it and I've chopped it up, and so we're going to get started with the recipe. First of all, we want to saute some onions. Here we go. We're going to saute the onions, the celery, and the carrots. And what we want to do here is get these vegetables translucent. So we're going to do this for about 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, and we'll be right back to incorporate all these ingredients. And this is a great healthy recipe that you will enjoy. And this used to be like in the 1980s, the dieter's recipe, cabbage soup recipe. So we'll be right back to show you what it's going to look like. We're back, and the veggies are translucent, and we're going to go ahead and start adding the other ingredients. And what we've got here is some diced potatoes. We're going to add in here. Of course, it would not be right without some jalapenos. This is one jalapeno diced. And I always like to add a little bit more flavor, so I'm going to add like a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of my hot sauce to give it more flavor. Cabbage can be a little bland, so therefore you've got to keep adding things that will enhance that flavor. And I've got some garlic here. We'll do some garlic. That's about 2 cloves of garlic. And then we want to have the cabbage. Go ahead. This is about 6 cups of cabbage. We want to stir all this together. And we want to add chicken broth. I use chicken broth. You can do beef broth, but I like the chicken. And this is about 8 cups of chicken broth. So we'll get this in here. And also, you can add a protein. If you really want it to be really healthy, though, you don't really need a protein, but I like to have my Springer Mountain Farms chicken. So what I do, I go to Ingles, and they have it in the meat case. And there's like 4 to a pack. And what I've done here is I've diced it, just like this. And this is going to make it more hearty. So we'll just add all of this, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this on the stove back here, and we're going to let it cook for about 30 minutes, and we'll be right back. We're back, and we have all this deliciousness, and this soup smells wonderful. And what I've done is I've gone to the bakery at Ingles, and they've got these sourdough bowls. So if you really want, you're not really looking to lose weight, but you want it to be really, really good and rich, I just carved out a little heart in this little bread bowl. And it is Valentine's, so if you want to stay at home and have a meal, this is perfect. You just put the cabbage soup right in there, and there you have it. This is great. It can last all week, and you can eat on it, so you don't have to come home and rush and prepare anything. And then I've got the little top, so there you have it. That's what's in season. Cabbage, it's Valentine's, so make somebody feel special, make them some soup, and we'll be right back.
It's time to discover the convenience and time savings of contact-free pickup with Ingles Curbside. Just visit shop.ingles-markets.com or download the app. And your Ingles personal shopper gets to work with specialized training on how to select the freshest items for a pre-scheduled pickup. They'll even text you with updates. You pull up to a designated space and your personal shopper delivers your items right to your vehicle. Fresh, fast, and affordable. It's all in the bag. Ingles. Low prices. Love the savings.
We're back, and I have Michael McMurtrey. He is a food stylist, and he works for Blue Plate, and he does all our graphic design work for the Ingles Table magazine. Welcome, Michael.
Nice to be here.
Yeah, and I know you're bringing something sweet to this party.
Well, it's February, so everyone's eating a little more candy in February.
Chocolate,
and,
huh?
Yeah, chocolate. We're going to make some chocolate truffles.
Ooh.
And these are easy because there's 2 ingredients to make the truffle. And then we have all these different coatings. And so this makes it really fun to involve the kids. If
Well, it's a labor of work just to go get all this, right?
Well, yeah, but these are, I just walked through the store at Ingles and I just found all these different things.
And they have all of this? I didn't
Well, no,
know.
this is crushed up Fruit Loops.
Wow.
And these are Oreos, and these are the peanut butter sandwich cookies and toffee. So it's fun.
You've got something for everybody.
Everyone.
Awesome.
But let's get to the truffles first.
Okay.
So what you need to do is do you want the actual ingredients? I mean,
Sure.
the actual
Yeah.
measurements?
Sure.
So it's 9 ounces of chocolate, and you want it to be between 70 and 75%. So kind of a little dark.
Right.
Dark chocolate. And it already has the sugar you
But
need
they
in
could
it.
use any chocolate,
You
right?
could, yeah. But
Right.
we're making some dark chocolate ones. And what's great is it's 3 of these bars minus 4, so that's for you to snack on. And what you do is you chop it up, okay? And you don't want to just throw it in full because it'll melt better if it's chopped up. So I like to take a chef's knife and you keep the point right here and you just come down and you're cutting like little slices.
That's going to really help melt this a lot
Yeah,
faster.
it goes much faster.
Right,
So you just chop that. Try not to get your finger.
right. We don't want to call 911.
No. And if anyone's going to get hurt, it's going to be me. All right. So once you've done that, I go back this way, and now
Right.
you're set. So you got your 9 ounces of chocolate, and you're
Okay.
going to put that into a mixing bowl.
So easy, and this
Yeah.
is like a homemade gift if you
It
want to
is.
make somebody special, something special.
And you
for-
think about it, it's such an inexpensive treat. It's
Right.
just like those 2 ingredients plus whatever. You may have all this stuff around the house.
No, I try to keep all this stuff out of here.
Okay, so now I've had some coconut milk, full fat coconut milk,
Okay.
warming on the stove to just below boiling, 2/3 of a cup. You pour that right over the chocolate, and the heat from the coconut milk is going to melt the chocolate. And then what you do is just get a lid and put this on the top like that. And you let it sit for 5 minutes. You don't touch it, don't do anything. And the heat in there is going to melt the chocolate for you. That's it.
Wow, easy peasy. Anybody could do this.
So that's it. Do you want to take a break and then we'll come back and I'll show you what to do? after that?
Absolutely.
All right.
We'll be
Okay.
right back.
All right.
We're back.
We're back. It's been
Michael.
5 minutes and now our
Yes.
chocolate's ready to be stirred. So we take the top off and you want to just stir it and you're going to see how it's all melted together.
Right.
And you just want to gently stir it because you don't want to put any air into it. So just gently stir it. And once you have it almost stirred completely, you see all the melted chocolate, just put a little dash of vanilla in. It's probably like half a teaspoon and mix that around.
Anybody can do this.
And then uncovered, you want to take this and put it in the refrigerator for at least 1 hour, but like up to 3 hours. Okay, and then we're going to go up to the next step. But
Okay.
you don't have to wait because we already have some.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to put this over here. And we have our chocolate here that
I'm
we've
gonna
already
get my
made.
gloves on.
Yeah, let's get some gloves because we're going to have fun. The way you know that your chocolate truffle mixture is ready is take a knife and go into the mixture. And when you come out, it should come out clean, okay? So if it's coming out and there's a lot of chocolate on it, that means it's not cold
It's just
enough.
like a cake.
Yeah, so, but instead of putting it in the oven, put it back in the fridge. Yeah.
Right.
All right, so we're going to probably using our hands, and this can get messy. So
I can just see all these. This looks like Reese peanut butter.
it's the toffee chips.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite.
But you can put whatever you want on it. So this is a mixture I made, and it's a combination of dark cocoa, cayenne powder, and cinnamon.
Ooh, cayenne.
Yeah. But you could also use like espresso powder.
That's
that would
hidden.
be good.
That's kind of like a hidden
Oh, yeah.
flavor. Yeah, I love that.
Did I do this? I think I did this backwards.
Here.
All right, there we go.
Glove.
Oh, thumb goes in the little one.
Gloves
All right.
101. How to put one on.
All right, so now we are ready to go. We've got our scooper. You could also just use a teaspoon or tablespoon and then roll it in your hands.
Right.
I'm just using this so that we keep them fairly equal in size. So you go along, all right, take it out, and just roll it into a ball. And then you've got all of these great toppings here to cover it with, so it doesn't matter if it's not perfect, right? So let's try some graham crackers.
Beautiful.
And then you've got a graham cracker and chocolate truffle.
Bon
And
appetit.
they sell these little cups at the market, and that looks so professional, right? And so easy.
Absolutely. Let's see if
Yeah,
I can
try.
do it.
It's a little
This is-
firm, but you'll get it.
You gotta
There you
get
go.
your.
Yeah.
There you go.
And these make a perfect Valentine's treat for your favorite person, or your mom,
Your
or
girlfriend.
your dad,
Your
girlfriend.
galentine.
Yeah, whatever. Or just, you know what, just for yourself. This is a
I dropped mine.
this is that fun one with cocoa powder and cayenne and cinnamon.
So neat. This could be a really good kids
Yeah,
project.
because you could
too.
get a little box and put
Yeah.
a little heart-shaped box.
I can see the
Aren't those
kids
great?
doing this, and just
Oh,
for
yeah.
yeah,
It'd be fun if you had just a little project and it gets everyone involved.
absolutely.
And I got these little containers so it doesn't make it so messy. Look at that.
Oh wow, even I can do it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Let's keep going.
All right.
Michael, this is so creative, and you did a great job on these.
you.
Yeah, I can't believe Ingles has got all yeah.
That. Oh, and like this is honey granules.
Oh wow.
It's all with honey and chocolate. So anyway, there's a lot of fun stuff you can get. Cereal is great. You probably already have all this stuff in your house.
Yeah,
But
yeah, or some
if
of
you
it
don't-
anyway.
yeah.
Especially you can make your own combination of
Yeah,
what you
exactly,
like.
exactly.
And that-
Espresso powder would be great.
Thank you, Michael. This looks so delicious. Can't wait to have my girlfriends over. We're gonna have a little Galentine party.
Well, thanks for having me over. It was
And-
fun. Always fun.
Always fun, and you're doing such a great job with the magazine.
Thank you.
Love everything you're creating,
Thank you.
and it's always a pleasure to work with you. And
right.
you know what? We'll be right back with more.
Did you know Ingles only sells USDA choice and prime cuts of meat? Maybe it's time to reward yourself. Our butchers cut all our meat fresh in the store every day. Grass-fed, organic, you name it. Not only that, we'll even cut it to order just the way you like it. And we grind meat fresh in the store multiple times a day. It's all in the bag. That's the best meat in town for the best folks in town. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Welcome back to the show, and it wouldn't be right without celebrating with my friend Mimi Tyson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me back. I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
Mimi, we are celebrating not only Valentine's, but we're celebrating a special person, Cathy Cunningham. She lost her business 2 years ago. She's got the cheese straws. It's been in business for about 19 years. I was going to France, to Bordeaux. I was getting off the plane, and I get a call from Margaret Watt. Is your friend Mama Geraldines? And I said, yes. She goes, well, her whole plant is on fire. It broke my heart, just broke my heart. But good news is that she's back in operation. She is, and we've got to make a drink. We're going to make a drink to toast to Cathy for her comeback success. And we've got a little video of her, and she will share that story after we make our drink. So let's get started here. We're making a chocolate martini to go with those chocolate truffles.
Yummy.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, what we need is 4 ounces of vodka. We need 4 ounces of Bailey's. They got a big enough bottle here, huh? See if I can do this. 1, 2. Bailey's is good with coffee, and you can put it in almost anything. You don't really have to put anything in it, right? You can have it on the rocks.
That's right.
3.
You might want to add
Coffee?
Bartender to your resume now.
4.
Look at you.
Yeah, there you go. And then I've got a little salted caramel liqueur that I like in this. And Mimi will take 4 of these because we're making 2 of them. I've already chilled the martini glasses. You put ice in them to chill them before we make the drink. And I've done that for us. Gosh, that smells so good. All right, so there it is. And now, what I want you to do, I want you to shake this.
Okay. Shake, shake, shake.
Here we go. I'm going to empty these. And what we want to do now is put a little chocolate garnish, like so, around this. Okay, and you'll take this right here and hold it. And put a little shaving, that's just chocolate shavings. And then the other one, you want to do the same way. You put the little chocolate around the rim. This is just chocolate syrup.
It smells so good.
And takes a while for it to come out, but it's there. And we want to put some shavings right here. Cheers, Mimi.
Cheers. Thank you for having me on the show again.
Absolutely, and make it a wonderful Valentine's Day. And remember Mama Geraldines. What a success story. She's a great entrepreneur, great friend, and you'll find her products at Ingles Markets. And we'd also like to thank Michael McMurtrey for coming on the show and bringing a delicious recipe. We hope you all have a great Valentine's Day, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, that's amazing.
You know, it seems like it was almost yesterday, as it was only about 2 weeks from my son Jackson's upcoming wedding. It was about a perfect baking day, which is highly unusual in the manufacturing world. And I was downtown having dinner with some friends, and I get a call from Darlene McBee, our plant manager, who says, "Cathy, our plant is on fire." I went, "What?" So my dear friend swooped me up, hoisted me over to the plant, and the scene that I walked in on, it was the most daunting, emotional, brought me to my knees to see the place I had created and worked at for the last 23 years up in flames. So there are many blessings that come with this. Absolutely, number one, my crew members, nobody was injured. None of the first responders, that being the men and women fighting, the firefighters from both Pickens, Cherokee, and Jasper counties, were hurt. Nobody. Took them a couple of days to put the fire out. But still, everything was gone. My equipment, all the product that we had baked, getting ready for the huge demand we were looking at for fourth quarter, holiday season, all gone. So what's the first thing you do as an entrepreneur? Well, you just reach inside as deep down as you can grab, because I knew, knowing nobody was hurt, we could get through this. And my next job was to find out how to get back into production with Mama Geraldines. I have been asked here lately, what is giving me the motivation to relaunch Mama Geraldines? I mean, I'm at a stage in my life where a lot of people would just chuck it in, say we're done. Well, that's just not an option for me. And I think to understand that, you've got to understand a little bit about my Mama Geraldine. And Mother decided she wanted to embrace all things Southern. Well, her neighbor said, "Jerry, I'm going to teach you how to make cheese straws," which were a staple savory for Southern entertaining. So my mother embarked on a journey to learn how to make the best ever perfect cheese straw. And she would struggle, she would arduously crank those things out until they just were perfect. So that never give up, that we're not going to quit, that sense of adventure, that sense of wonder is all about my mama, and that's why I can't give up. Hey y'all, I want to express my profound gratitude to those major retailers, some of which I've been with over 20 years, that held their shelf space for Mama Geraldines to come back into production after our fire of September of 2023. This is a major thing to happen for a very small company like mine, and they did so because they know these loyal customers will be looking for Mama Geraldines. So we're going to be available in your favorite retailer midsummer. Snack on, y'all, with Mama Geraldines.
Adam here with Go Grow Georgia. Today I'm bringing you a quick tip on bud thinning your first year plants. So as you see here, we have these freshly planted blueberry bushes that are starting to bud out. With these first year blueberry bushes, you really want to focus on them actually having growth rather than production. So with these fruitlets right here, you're simply just going to take the stem and gently pop it off. As you see there, that is where it connected to the main branch, and then you can take them and just collect them, trying to ensure that you don't actually harm your branches as well, because we're not trying to prune, we're trying to thin. For the sake of time, I'm not going to do the entire plant, but I think y'all get the gist. These are now all the blueberry bushes that have been thinned out here at the Bowden Community Garden. By thinning all these out, number one, for all the first year plants, it's going to ensure root development and really focus on growth rather than floral and fruit production. And secondly, for the second and third year plants that we have here, it'll allow for biennial bearing, which will avoid the up and down year cycle and create a more even fruiting cycle year in and year out, making for a more plentiful harvest and allowing the plants to continue to grow as they continue to age and develop. So signing off, Adam with Go Grow Georgia.